people. Wanted to come on and do a quick video. I'm going to try and make it as quick as possible because I'm just sick of talking about this. But I have to do an update after the doctors. So I went and I was actually in like the doctor's office for like more than half an hour, which is like not normal because it's normally 10 minutes. And she was actually the most normal person I've spoken to about it. Like, she was the most natural in conversation and like non-judgmental, and like wasn't projecting and stuff. Like, she was actually listening as best as possible. But what I didn't like is this always happens to like empathetic people, is that like we're expected to treat other people's feelings before our, like, as more give it more precedent than our own. Because like she was trying to like get me to appreciate why people would like want to investigate paranoia and delusions from being stalked. But that's like the problem, like that they have to investigate it, like that they just don't believe you, and that's still taking precedent over trauma, which is that's the thing that bothers me the most. Like, that's given more emphasis than focusing on trauma, because it is traumatic. Like, it does cause stress, like it does cause PTSD, and it is abuse. It's horrible abuse. But I did make a point of saying, like, I'm quite good at like seeing other people's perspectives, but I'm not awarded the same courtesies by those people. And I did make a point of saying that it's worse because those people are supposed to be in positions where they're supposed to have those skills, which I think is fair. But yeah, anyway, like my next step is to like go to the police about it. Yeah, that's it really. Yeah. It was like, even last night, there was like drones, but ones that you can't hear as well. So they're like quieter ones that sound like further away. But my phone was getting hot, so I know, and like that's how you know that the hacking, because your phone gets hot when it's doing nothing. It's just literally doing nothing. It's supposed to just be idle. And then when you write about it or post about it, then it just all of a sudden cools down. Like, the weirdest part is not knowing who these fuckers are. Like, who are these people that are so obsessed with me? Like, who are these perverts? It's just bizarre. Today I made an omelette. I've made one for ages. And I'm like lactose intolerant, but I still eat dairy things. Anyway, I had creme fraiche and I mixed it as best as I could. with the egg, which was very hard to do because it was like lumpy in it. But then it all like evened out and stuff when it was cooking. But it was like super rich and creamy and stuff, like the omelette. I've never made an omelette with creme fraiche before. I think I put too much creme fraiche in it, and like I'm regretting it now. Like it has made my stomach a bit funny. Yeah. It's funny how like society just wants to assess me for like in mental health, not for the reasons why I want to go, like not for the empowering reasons. Like it's very disempowering, like what they're doing, because it's for them really, it's not for me. It's like they've just interfered, which granted is because I didn't think and said that's, you know, that's why the phone line was funny. I just literally didn't think anything of it. And I still think it's rich that they've even gone down that road, especially since the lady experienced it at the same time. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a 40-minute appointment at the GP before in my life. Ever in my life. And I did actually say, I don't appreciate like people just being like latching onto it and just treating it like it's juicy gossip and like not actually giving attention to what I actually wanted help for, which was to get back to running long distances like how I used to. And I was just like, because that's not as sexy, like that's not as dramatic. It's pathetic. Like it's literally people that are in jobs that don't know what they're doing with their lives. Because like I don't think that of the doctor that I saw today, because she wasn't nosy. Like she was genuinely like shocked and like concerned and like taken aback, you know. She wasn't like trying to fish and like get the gossip. Like it wasn't like that with her. So I think she's genuinely like in a job that is her, like that is the thing that she's supposed to do. But the others, I just think they're just trying like attach onto other people's lives because it's like more interesting. Because like and I just don't want that kind of interest, like not at all. Not in the slightest. Yeah, and I was like talking about how, so I had to like contact Meta again, because like my Instagram account's been flagged as disabled, and I've got another account that's for my publishing company that I haven't done anything with because they're like blocking me from earning any money and like finishing my projects. But that's already been like reported as breaching advertising guidelines, and I haven't actually done anything with it. Like, I haven't advertised anything. There's nothing on there. There's like one post from ages ago, from like when I first opened it. So there's people like already like that's already been reported. So I can't make money. You know, I can't, like, if I wanted to advertise or anything like that, like, I can't on that until it's fixed. And who's to say that they're not going to fix it? And when your account gets disabled, if they don't like reverse the damage, then it says that you might have to delete your account, and there's no guarantee that you'll get your username. But I've had my username since more than 10 years. It's because it's just my name. I had my Instagram account when it was just photos and filters. That's when I opened it. And then like I never did anything with it until 2021. That's when I first started sharing my poetry on it. And it's my actual name. Like, it's not, I've not got like a stage name or anything like that. It's my actual name. So it's affecting like my reputation as a person. And like me having to always talk about this and stuff is not actually me. It's showing up as the me that they want me to show up as, the one that's caked in trauma, that I'm trying to like not, you know, not be that. But that's what Israel wants us to look like all the time, because then we're just like lesser humans. We're crazy, we don't amount to anything, unsuccessful, invisible, don't exist. That's like basically like the projection of me that they want people to see, which is not actually me. It's just me talking about the trauma that's put on me. And it's not actually me that's just doing the things that give me joy. And like, you know, just, yeah, it's not actually me. It's not expressing my full self and my real self. But I feel like I'm just engaged now in a process that is just like, yeah, it's not really my making. It's, and I don't really know how long it's going to be for, how long it's going to take up my energy. I'm not really interested in speaking with more people for mental health services, if I'm honest. Like, after the experiences I've had, they've not really given a good impression. That they actually listen, for one, and that they are the right places for me to get help with like EMDR for my bike accident trauma. If they can help me with the trauma attached to being stalked, because like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not a nice experience. It is traumatic, but there's no mention of that. It's just all about the psychosis. And like, they ask you all these questions, which they ask everyone, about like self-harming and suicide. And I just laugh at them, because that's basically what Israel wants. Like, they want you to harm yourself, and they want you to look like you're not happy in yourself, and you hate life, and you don't experience joy every day. and like your life's not worth living, like there's nothing in your life that is worth like waking up for every day. When I am good in myself, like it's literally other people. It's literally other people, and I've just gotten really good at getting rid of people that are not good for me. But you can't really get rid of cyber stalkers, and they could be anywhere in the world doing that. Yeah, it's just a real nonsense. Like, it's a real nonsense. It's a complete waste of time, money, energy, everything. Because at the end of the day, it's the state that's allowing it, and they're putting the burden on the NHS that this is created now, and yeah, and on the legal system, because that's basically what I'm going to have to do when the time comes. Anyway, oh yeah, I just wanted to do this update because just for completeness really, and just to keep logging things and owning my story, because I feel like people are just running away with it and they're making up things in their heads and trying to say it's me. like it was funny. The doctor was like saying like some people overthink and stuff, and I was like, I don't overthink. Like I said, I'm a thinker, like a philosopher thinker. Like I'm not a ruminator. And she didn't. She was like, it's silent for a few seconds. I think sometimes like I'm so quick that people just don't know what to do. But I wasn't like that. I was deadly serious. So that's the thing. Like that is genuinely me. I don't overthink things. Like I've gotten so in tune with myself that I listen to my intuition and like what the sensation is telling me. And I was like literally saying I'm not going to those services. And she was like, because of the staff, like and what they do, and because I'm conscious of any letters or documentation, because of their projections and their interpretations and their overthinking or their biases, discrediting me as a victim of a crime. And I was like, I don't want to do that, because that's going to cause more problems for me. And she was like, yeah, but we have to send you to that service, because that's how you get EMDR. So yeah, so I'll have to have an assessment, and yeah. It sounds like these, I wish that I didn't live on my own. Because then there would be like a witness every day. And I did actually say to it, it's really insulting to say that it's paranoid delusions. like, is really, really hurtful and insulting. And, like, she didn't really know what to say. But it's true. It is. It is very hurtful. And, like, people wouldn't dream of doing it if it was the other way around. Like, ISIS-Israeli people, they just get believed straight away. They just get believed straight away. And I actually had to say, like, the only reason why I'm being targeted is because of who I am. Like, it is because I'm Palestinian. There's no other reason. Like, this never happened before in my life. So, yeah, that's it. There's no other reason. Like, it didn't happen before this year. So, and, like, to me, that's like, it's also like a weird thing to say to someone because it's so obvious. Like, well, it is to me. Like, it's so obvious to me. But yeah, like, people should just be grateful and lucky that they don't get attacked like this for who they are, and, you know, try a bit more to empathize and understand instead of judge. Like, they're just, at the end of the day, they are playing God in people's lives. They are. And I was like, made a point of saying to her, like, the thing that's pissing me off the most is delaying my pathway, my treatment pathway, because I've already, like, tried for 2 years to, you know, get on the right track with my running, and now this is, like, making everything longer, and it's not right as well. Like, it's not right. So it's just a complete waste. It's a waste of services, and it's distressing for me, and it's yeah, it's just delaying my actual the pathway to what I actually need, what I actually came for in the first place. So, yeah, there's lots of people that haven't, like, had soul awakenings, because, like, when you have a soul awakening, you don't go down all of that mind nonsense first. Like, you don't, like, when you have a soul awakening and you start actually moving from soul, like, your soul, like, is the governor of your mind and your body, like, of your whole being, then you don't ask the questions that they ask, and, like, you don't make the assumptions that they assume. You don't be that disrespectful. Like, it's so disrespectful. It's so intrusive. And, like, I even said to her as well, like, I forgot about this, that people have to be worthy to hear, like, what you've been through. Like, and those people didn't show me that they had the shoulders. And she was, like, shocked. She's silent again, like, for a few seconds. But, like, it's true. Like, why do these people who you don't even know just think because they have this job title in a mental health service that they have access? No, they don't have access like that. They've not demonstrated that they're trustworthy people. They've demonstrated that they're head cases that, like, gossip. Who wants to deal with someone like that? I don't have people in my life, like, I've gotten rid of my friends that were like that, like, because they're not friends. Like, they're not trustworthy people. They're trouble. There's people that bring trouble in your life. Excuse me, it's the omelette. or possibly confirmation. It's people that bring trouble in your life. It's literally people that, everyone knows those kinds of people that always need entertainment. They can't be on their own. They don't like their own company. They have to be around loads of people. They have to have something to do. Like they need some entertainment. Like they've got to have something to latch on to. They can't just sit. Like they can't just sit. And I was like, I had to say to like the doctor, I'm like a monk. Like I'm actually quite a Zen person. This is just a like load of nonsense. That's not me. It's around me. And is having a negative impact on like how I look and how like my life situation, which like, okay, yeah. It's just weird having to say all these things. But it's weird when you have to like log stuff like this. And it feels like more safe thing to do than going to the paid services that are set up. It's just bizarre. This video is longer than I wanted to be. I guess that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching if you made it this far, and thanks for being here, whether you're a new or old subscriber. I appreciate you, and yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to do more updates of this nature, but you never know. I'll see you in the next video. Check out my latest ones, just messing around, creating instrumentals. See you next time. Bye.